What's up, everybody? It's your boy Eric from Easy Computer Solutions, and this is Saturday Night Tech Talk. What's up with you? Hope you got your popcorn ready. I'm doing it solo style today. Just hollering at y'all. What's up with you? I see my man Ace in the building. Yes, sir. What's up, Ace? Hey, man. What's going on? I see Timothy is in the building. I see all y'all in the building popping up. What's up with y'all? Hey, what's up, John? How's it going? Woohoo! John in the building. How y'all doing tonight? It's Mother's Day weekend. This your boy Eric from Easy Computer Solutions. What's up, Jason? I see you in the building. I see all y'all in the building. What's up with you? Let me take the dongle out of this thing. What's up, Frank? What's up with you? Another episode of Saturday Night Tech Talk. We're going to have some fun tonight. We're going to talk some tech. And, hey, do some celebration. What's up, Uno Nice? I see you in the building. What's up with you? Tech out guy, what's up with you? I see you. What's happening? What's up with you? I see you. We doing that roll call early. Give you the early shout out. Yes, let's do this. All right. That's right. Dirty South in the building. All right. How y'all doing tonight? Get this a little closer to me. Yes. I was having some fun, man. You know, you got to have fun these days. How y'all doing tonight? I knew that robot would eventually take over. Yeah, a lot of people say that. Yes. Where the popcorn. So how y'all doing tonight? It's Mother's Day weekend, and we're gonna have some fun tonight. You know, shout out to Catwoman is in the building. Yes. Go Cell Phone Repairs in the building. Yes. How y'all doing tonight? Now, I just recently dropped a video of ZTE that just got banned out of the United States. And a lot of people was confused on what happened. And so today, guys, we're gonna briefly talk about it a little bit and kind of give you some of the reasons why ZTE is banned in the United States. All right. So I got some notes up here. My thoughts on Google Duplex. I'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Yes, that funeral video I dropped a little while ago. But yeah, a lot of people was confused and was hitting me up to try to figure out what happened to ZTE. And I'm gonna give you a formal statement of what happened. In 2017, ZTE was fined for illegal exporting U.S. technology to Iran. And hold on a second. Oh God, let me get this article out here. I'm gonna start that over just so y'all guys can know the real deal of what happened with the ZTE. All right, so I'm gonna read this article, and I'm gonna get y'all thoughts on what happened. All right, so in 2017, ZTE was fined for illegal exporting of U.S. technology to Iran and North Korea. In April of 2018, after failing to properly remain the employees involved, in the United States Department of Commerce banned U.S. companies for exporting to ZTE for 7 years. So they've been banned for 7 years. And in response, ZTE decided to shut down its main business operations. So that's the statement that I got. And that's the deal with ZTE. Now, I'm going to give you my thoughts on ZTE. ZTE made some budget phones the phones that you probably saw in Best Buy, some phones in Walmart, Metro PCS, Boost Mobile. The phones that you may know about is the ZTE Max, ZTE Z Max Pro, Exxon 7. Let's see, Exxon 7 Mini was the type of main devices that us YouTubers was really excited about. The Exxon 7 820 processor, 4 gigs of RAM. It was about a $399 price point. Was a very good offering for what you got. And it's just unfortunate that ZTE had these issues. And I wish that it didn't come to this. But in the United States, they play some strange politic games that it just happens sometimes. So I dropped a video. Now, let me explain how my funeral videos work. Some people do get offended of my funeral videos. I dress up, have fun. My funeral videos is for entertainment purposes only. I think some people do take my funeral videos really personal. And my funeral videos, along with a lot of my videos, is comical, having fun. Just kind of, but what happened to ZTE was for real. But the funeral video was comical. It's having fun. And it's all good, But, ZTE made choices, made decisions that violated U.S. sanctions against some of these countries. And, hey, it is what it is. So they've been banned from the United States, and hey, it is what it is. So what happens to people that have ZTE phones? I believe that if you got a ZTE phone, it will still work. Now, whether or not you're getting an update, probably won't get any updates since they cease all operations. So and I don't think ZTE phones was getting updates anyway. So if you was rocking Android 6, you're probably still rocking Android 6. If you're rocking Android 7, yeah, you're still rocking Android 7. So you probably won't see no more updates, no more support for those devices. So I think that's the ending game for ZTE. I thought ZTE was on to something with the Exxon M. It was not a well-received device, overpriced. The hinge, people didn't like the hinge. I mean, some people gave it good praise. Some people call it the trash can. I never had the device, so I listen, I don't know. But I guess we'll never find out because I seriously doubt if anybody buy it. I don't even think that they're selling it anymore. So I don't know. But, at the end of the day, it is what it is. So shout out to everybody that's joining the stream. This is Eric from Easy Computer Solutions. If you didn't know who I was, welcome to Saturday Night Tech Talk, where we talk about tech, whatever it is. And it's all good. Now, I'm answering some of you guys' questions today. We're going to have some fun. Let's see. Shout out to J Foam in the building. Timothy's in the building. Ace is in the building. I see you. Let's see. Android Maker isn't oversaturated. It's called choices and competition. You know what? I agree, because just say, all right, so let's put this in perspective. Not everybody is going to buy a flagship. All right. Some people just don't. You know what? Some people are smarter than us. They'll buy a phone like this for $200 and be fine with it for a whole year and don't have no problems, no issues, and don't have to spend $1,000 on the phone. And they'll save $800 in their pocket. And they got a phone like this that works good. Cameras are pretty decent. Not the best cameras. Fingerprint scanner, pretty decent screen. Hey, it looks beautiful. Just beautiful. So people would take phones like this and, hey, $200, you're good. So I think what we have to understand is this, folks, is that not everybody want to spend $1,000 on the phone. That's the whole thing. See, the word flagship, a person that just saved $800, they could call this a flagship. What is a flagship? a flagship is the best of the best. Come on now. We've debunked a lot of that crap. Right, Ace? Cameras. Remember, reimagined cameras? Come on, Ace, right? Reimagined cameras, supposed to be a flagship. These are the things that we talk about. What is a flagship? Is the LG G line is a flagship, or the V line is a flagship, right? Is the Galaxy S9 is a flagship, or the Galaxy Note 9 is a flagship, right? So what is a flagship? The flagship is a person that take responsibility of their pocketbook and the device that they have that's working great for them, period. That's what a flagship is. A flagship is a device that works for you. Whether or not you spend $1,000 or whether or not you spend $200, right? There it is. Ace said that a flagship, a high quality phone with the best specs. Is it really, Ace? I mean, is it really? I mean, that's the brainwashing that we have, is that it has to have the 845, 6 gigs of RAM. Is it really though? Is it really the best of the best? I mean, I've on this YouTube channel, I've picked phones apart, right? And people get upset with me. I've picked phones apart. Is it that you need this 845 processor? Now, on this YouTube channel, I took phones that had 600 series processors and made a mockery out of flagships. I do it all the time. I do it all the time. I make low-end budget phones and make a mockery out of so-called flagships, right? And that's the whole thing. The word flagship. See, think about this. Samsung used this mind control. It's called Galaxy. Why you think everything is called Galaxy? Galaxy J Prime, Galaxy J3, Galaxy J7. The word Galaxy, you know why? Because we are brainwashed to the word Galaxy. So why you think Samsung used the word Galaxy for every phone? Every phone. Every phone is called Galaxy. Galaxy A series, J series, the S series. What is the flagship? See, that's the point. Listen, you got to remember the Galaxy A series of phones was the first one that had 6 gigs of RAM. So that would have been considered the flagship. The A series would have been considered the flagship because it had the higher specs, right? That would have been considered the flagship. The A series would have been considered the flagship because it had the first Samsung device. Really? Was it the first Samsung device with the A series device with 6 gigs of RAM? When Samsung S series was running 4 gigs of RAM, right? Was it the A series with the 6 gigs of RAM? Y'all let me know down in the comments. A flagship camera on a flagship phone is what, in my opinion. Well, let's talk about cameras. In 2018, even let's go back to 2016. Matter of fact, let's go back to 2016, right? What is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? All right, so in 2016, and I just made a video about this. If you didn't see the video, please go check it out, right? This phone was smoking everything. And when you talk about cameras, I've proved it that the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus, Galaxy S6, Galaxy S7, Galaxy whatever, cameras was good. Cameras was good. So at the end of the day, what is a flagship? I mean, all right, let me ask y'all this question. If you didn't know the price of this phone and somebody would pull this phone out in front of you, if this take away this at the bottom, if somebody pulled this phone out in front of you, what the first thing would have came to your mind? Is that a Galaxy S9? That thing is beautiful. if you take away that name and you look at this phone looks like a Galaxy S9. Matter of fact, this phone looks better than a Galaxy S9. See? But this phone cost $200. So that's the whole thing. And it got an 18:9 aspect ratio, right? Looks just like a Galaxy phone. And these are the points. This is the point that we trying to compare here, right? Companies like OnePlus is showing that the OnePlus 5T with the S9 is way overpriced. You know what? OnePlus have done that. OnePlus, let's say, remember the OnePlus One, $399, OnePlus 2. OnePlus 2 was not well received because it didn't have NFC. It took some features away. Okay. The OnePlus 3, the OnePlus 3T, in my opinion, was OnePlus coming out party, right? The coming out party for OnePlus with the OnePlus 3, OnePlus 3T, phenomenal device. To this day, still great devices. To this day, probably still one of the fastest devices that you can find for cheap, if you can find it. I think OnePlus, to me, took one step back with the OnePlus 5 and then came one step forward with the OnePlus 5T. Think about it. Think about what OnePlus did. They coming out party. The coming out party was the one, to me, with the OnePlus One, OnePlus 3, OnePlus 3T. I think they were just groundbreaking devices. To me, with my personal opinion, I think they took a step back with the OnePlus 5 with the upside down screen and the mockery of the jello effect. Then when the OnePlus 5T fixed that, I think the OnePlus 5T was well received. Then they came out with this awesome type of devices, the Stormtrooper and the different type of color variations of that device. That was great. Now we're hearing that OnePlus event is about to happen next week, I believe. And so the OnePlus 6 is coming out. We already saw renders, glass front, glass back. The back look like this, right? Don't the back look like that? Look like does the back look just like that? Besides, it's a solid glass. This is a shimmery glass. So, and you know how OnePlus do it. It's going to give you everything underneath the sun. It's going to give you everything, and it's going to take care of business on that. So the OnePlus 6 is going to be in people's hands by next week. So, yeah. Let me get into some more comments. A flagship isn't only about specs. That's the point I'm trying to make. A flagship is not about specs, folks. I promise you it's not about specs. If you watch some of my older videos with Motorola X4, right? Motorola X4, let's go back to stuff like the Note 5. Let's go back to videos like the Lenovo Fab 2 Pro. Think about this. Think about what I was doing with the Fab 2 Pro with a 600 series processor. I was running printers. I was running multiple devices on that one phone, and it ran smooth as butter. Think about that. It has a 600, I think 635 or 625 processor with 3 or 4 gigs of RAM. And that phone outperformed flagships. Hey, it ain't about specs, folks. I've had on this YouTube channel phones with 821 processors. That's back in 2016, if you follow me. 2016, I was putting a lot of phones against 821 processors, and they would get smoked back to back to back. I got old videos. I was doing speed tests with 821s against 600 series processors, and it was getting smoked every time. I mean, I remember the Asus. Remember the Asus, the video I did? The phone was getting so hot that I couldn't even, when I was doing the gaming review, it started throttling. 821 processor with 6 gigs of RAM. This thing started throttling. It started getting so hot, it was unusable. But that was a flagship. That was a flagship. But I take a Motorola X4 and do a gaming review. It stays cool. It plays all the games with no problem. It opened up apps with no problem. It is a phenomenal phone. But that's not the flagship. But that other phone was supposed to be a flagship. But why does flagships get beat all the time? Because it's all about the hype, man. It's all about the hype. You gotta think about it. It's hype. That's it. Listen, they want you to spend $1,000 on this phone. Yeah, listen. I promise you, they want you to spend $1,000 on this phone. And you know what happens? People say, yes, it is the best of the best. Oh, right? They want you to spend $1,000. Think about the trend of smartphones. And we talked about this in 2016. How many times have we talked about this in 2016? Yes, it's 2018. I've been preaching this year after year after year. We've seen the prices of smartphones do this, right? Then we lost headphone jacks. Then we lost launch. Then we didn't get dual speakers, right? Then we get these skinny 18:9 aspect ratio. Man, listen, man. Some people look. I keep saying this. I am not a fan of 18:9 aspect ratios. I'm just not a fan. Think about this. This phone with this 16:9 aspect ratio give me so much real estate. And this is a 5.7, 5.5, but I got that 16:9 aspect ratio, right? And I got so much real estate with this phone and this phone. And this with the problem. This is what I'll be saying. Point exactly. This phone, Note 7, right? Note 7. Y'all see that Note 7? This is why I said this in the video. Woo, yeah, give me some. This phone, traditional 16:9 aspect ratio. Look at that. This is supposed to be a 5.7. This is a 5.7. But look at the real estate difference. But I know what y'all gonna say. Oh, because it doesn't have bezels. What do I say in my videos? I like bezels. I'm a sucker for bezels. Look, give you another example. Right? 6-inch phone. This is what I'm talking about right here. A lot of people say this is too big and bulky. Man, look, when I'm reading text or if I'm typing, or if I got it, this is my note. This is what I'm talking about right here. But obviously, it's not the trend. It's not the fab. It's not. A lot of people say, oh, it's not the trend. It's not the fab. It's 18:9 aspect ratio. Who come up with this idea of 18:9 aspect ratio, right? Who came up with it? The LG G6, right? LG G6, here we go. LG G6 came out with a 16:9 aspect ratio. 16:9 aspect ratio, right? Oh, what happened? What happened? Let me get into y'all guys' comments. Let's see. Still like that new G3 pretty. Listen, new G3 is pretty and it performs. Listen, all right. Let's make sure we understand something. When you got a $200 phone, you don't expect no groundbreaking performance, right? But when it does perform, right? That's the whole thing. Let me see. Essential has the best hardware out right now. You know, did the Essential phone make a comeback? Think about what the Essential phone did. When it first came out, high price, it got dogged out because it didn't come out right? You had bugs, you had issues, stability issues, the camera's not the best. It didn't come out with this and it took so long to come out. But what happened was over time, the phone has got better. And now, isn't the Essential phone running like Android 8.1? And like everybody, like, I got to get an Essential phone. You know why? Because it's getting the latest and greatest updates just like a Pixel. That's what I'm saying. So people like, they on the Essential bandwagon now. So everybody excited about the Essential 2. They're like, I can't wait till the Essential 2. But 6 months ago, they called the phone trash, right? Remember that? The phone was trash 6 months ago, and now the phone is the saving grace. Wow, how things change, don't it? Let's see. All phones has its pros and cons, no matter the operating system. Hashtag facts. Yes. Bezels are great for gaming. Hey, I got a phone here. You know what? I agree. Think about this. You got a big old 6-inch phone and you playing PUBG. Oh yeah, bezels are good for that. Let's think about it. You playing some PUBG on a big old ass phone like this. Oh yeah, you doing some serious gaming. Front facing speakers. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Think about this. You ain't got to squint your eyes and be all up on the screen. No, you can sit back and relax and get your popcorn ready and play some PUBG. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Big old phone like this. Using the Note 8 as my daily driver and the S9 Plus. I'd rather have a little bezel with stereo speakers, no notch. What do I think about the Pixel 3, which I'll talk about the Pixel 3. And finally, Google phone. It's finally a Google phone that I've been waiting on. I think what Google gonna do this year is gonna be fantastic. Now, yeah, we might have a notch. We're gonna have one as notches. We're gonna have a notch. Okay. But let me give you my opinion about the keynote address. Right? Some people ain't gonna like this. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Oh, listen, shout out to the mothers. It's Mother's Day. Gentlemen, it's Mother's Day weekend. All right? It's Mother's Day weekend. I do have a question for y'all before I talk about Google I/O. I promise you guys that at least once or twice that I will do solo streams. Are y'all okay? Give me thumbs up that you like the solo streams every now and then. Or let me know if y'all like me to have the panel and have different folks on and stuff like that. Now, my Wednesday ain't gonna change. Listen, that's the girls' night. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Let me know. Thumbs up that y'all like me to do these solo streams every now and then. All right, because I'm committed. Remember, a couple of weeks ago, I told you guys that I will be doing solo streams, and y'all was excited about the solo streams. We can have this personal one-on-one between me and you guys, and y'all guys can pick my brain, and I can tell you my thoughts, right? Y'all can pick my brain, I can tell you my thoughts, and it's all good. Thank you. Yes, you like the solo streams. All right. Let's talk about Google I/O. Did y'all get the sense that Google I/O is saying, you know what? We get tired of everybody else. If you want all these features, you got to get a Pixel. You got to get an Android One phone. Don't you have that sense at Google I/O that if you want to get the latest and greatest, because they get tired of this fragmentation crap, and we all tired of this fragmentation crap of no updates, no security patches. They just forget about phones, right? Don't they forget about phones? Where it's at? Don't companies forget about phones? Companies did forget about their phones. No security patches, no updates. You buy it, you done. Android is saying, you know what? Listen, stop arguing about updates. Stop tripping about updates. If you want what we showing on this stage, you got to get a Pixel. Or you go, listen, shout out to OnePlus that made that billboard. I was looking at the teleprompter, right? And they show OnePlus. How could OnePlus reach to the mountaintop and hit Google I/O? The OnePlus fans got to be cheering, saying that, wow, OnePlus got recognized at Google I/O. Their Central phone got recognized at Google I/O. The LG G7 got recognized, saying that those are the phones that's going to get the betas, right? Wow. What I'm saying is, I felt that Google is saying they tired of these people complaining, us techies. Listen, I shoot knowledge on this YouTube channel, and I give information, and I call it how I see it. Don't you believe that Google is saying, if you want all this stuff we showing on this stage, it's only a few choice devices that you got to get, whether that's going to be OnePlus, Android One device, or Pixel, right? That's it. That's it. That basically that's what they're saying, right? So all this other stuff, Xiaomi's and LG's and all these other phones, Samsung and all that, man, listen, people I'm reading the forums and people's outrage that Samsung wasn't included in the developers preview for Android P. And one question come to my mind is, what did you expect? What do you expect? Listen, what did you expect? You thought that Samsung would be in that mix? I didn't think so. I mean, Samsung work on their own time, not taking nothing away from Samsung. They make great devices. The S9 is a wonderful 2 thumbs up type of device, but we all know how this works. You got the S9 in your hand, rocking Android 8.0. You done until 2019. You bought it, you got it. That's it. Don't ask for nothing else. You paid your $800, you paid your $900 for it. We gave you everything in the beginning. We gonna give it to you. Yeah, you gonna get Android P. You gonna get it. Not this year. The Note 9, negative. You ain't getting it. Listen, when you're talking about only 5% of Android phones or less, maybe plus or minus 1% here or there, is rocking the latest Android operating system. What do you expect at this point? And I felt that vibe when I listened to Google I/O. All this beautiful technology that's coming out with the new operating system, and the only people that's going to get to have it is Pixel owners, OnePlus owners, and Android One owners. That's it. Yeah, the rest go get it. The rest go get it. Yeah, but you ain't gonna get it listen, by time Samsung update the Galaxy S9 to Android P, people with Pixels like, I already have it. Been there and done that. Hey, I've been rolling with it. I'm ready for the next update. While you just get Android P, I'm on to the next update. I've got the developers preview for the next update. Now you two behind. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, it is what it is, right? So let's see. Nexus master race for the win. Let's see. Any Samsung I've ever had always seemed to run better on whatever Android operating system that it come with. You know what? I would agree with that until the Galaxy S8. The Galaxy S7 Edge ran very good. The Galaxy S6 ran good. Galaxy Note 5 ran good. Galaxy Note 7 ran good. It was something about the Galaxy S8 that had me concerned about Samsung. My Galaxy S8, however many I had, was giving me problems. However many I had was giving me problems until we got the update. And then it made the phone run 2 times better, 100% better with Android 8.0 versus Android 7.0. It was like night and day. I say this in the video. I said my Galaxy S8 is running like night and day because of the update. And I'm like, this is what we talk about. This is why we want updates. This is what we talking about. It ran 100% better with Android 8.0. So, and we can go back to the Essential phone. The same thing. Think about this. Y'all say I cry about updates. What if the Essential phone never updated that phone? Never get, you bought it, you got it. What if Essential did that? What if the Essential phone, you bought that phone and they didn't give you no updates? That phone was running like crap. It was buggy. It was terrible. The camera was, when you press the camera button, you could go get a cup of coffee and come back before the app opened. What if Essential phone did never did updates? That's why updates is important. This is why updates is important, to fix some of the issues with the device. A lot of people say, well, why do the phone even come out buggy? That's a big question. Why do phones come out? Why do, when you get a phone that just been released, you got 20 updates? It didn't that phone just come out of the manufacturer and it got 20 updates? This is the point of the problem that I preach on this YouTube channel. Listen, these companies love when y'all guys say, I'm not worried about no updates. Listen, long as my phone working, let it stay working. And then come next year, when your phone start bugging out, lagging out, when apps don't work anymore, what the first thing you gonna say? Where's my update? What is the issue? Why am my phone is running terribly? These are the questions that you guys have to answer. Then you'll be begging for updates. Y'all get off. Listen, I will preach. Think about this if I give up on it. Think about it, right? Think about if I never talked about 1080p 60 frames per second. Think about if I don't never preach about updates. Think about if I just make video after video after video preaching about updates, right? Then they'll never do it. And I'm a small YouTube channel. I'm small, but I give my commitment on this YouTube channel that no matter what, I will fight the fight. That's it. I will fight the fight no matter what. Listen, a lot of people hate me for it. A lot of people don't like it. A lot of people say, easy, stop talking about updates. A lot of people say, well, if you don't like the update, don't buy the phone. A lot of people telling me, why? I'm a YouTuber. I am here to preach the preach. Preach, listen, I'm here to expose. I'm here to help. I'm here to tell you. I'm here to give you information. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to give you guys the knowledge that, listen, you know when you buy that phone, it's like, buy it at your own risk. You know when you buy that phone, you buying at your own risk. I'm telling you. All right, here we go. Let me get to your comments. I see all y'all guys' comments. Because they believe, don't have millions of people testing it out. Albert says 1080p for the win. Hey, Albert, let me ask you a question. And me and Albert talked offline. Do you think the OnePlus 6 is going to have 2K display? These are the questions that a lot of people was asking, that the OnePlus 6 may not have a 2K display. Here we go. Thanks, Easy, for beginning of the truth. For the beginning of the truth. Thank you. You helped me step my game up. Thank you. Okay, define 2K. I'm sorry, Albert. Do you think that the OnePlus 6 will have 1440p display? I know what Albert was going to do. I know what Albert was going to do. Listen, the iPhone X, the best phone out right now. iOS 11.3 is great. Thank you, Jay. Tyler, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. All right. Do I think that the iPhone X is the best phone out? iPhone X, iPhone 8 Plus. Let me give you my thoughts on both of these devices. Do I think that the iPhone 8 is the best phone? I'm sorry, iPhone 10. The iPhone 10 is the best iOS phone in the small phone factor. If you want the best of the best, this probably going to be your best option if you want no bezels, good cameras, you know, good notch and stuff like that. But if you want a traditional 16:9 form factor, if you want the traditional 16:9 form factor, but you want the speed, iPhone 8 Plus. iPhone 8 Plus is great. iPhone 8 Plus is great. iPhone 8 Plus is great. iPhone 10 is great. I actually been kind of leaning toward the iPhone 8 Plus for a while. To me, the iPhone, listen, people call me the dinosaur or whatever. I love 16:9 aspect ratios. I love a forehead and chin. I'm just that old school. This is why when I pull out a phone like this, because it's beauty in the booty. And I'm going to tell you, beauty in the booty. And boy, woo, I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. This phone right here is absolutely gorgeous. This phone is beautiful. This phone is proof positive that beautiful phones, oh my God. Woo. To me, design is everything to me. Design is everything. Design is everything. This is a 16:9 aspect ratio. Even though this is 18:9 aspect ratio, this thing is beautiful. But I kind of got off subject. Let's get back into the Pixel 3. I think this Pixel, guys, is going to be Google's coming out party. This gonna be the device to look forward to. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why. I said it in the video that the LG G6 was LG's coming out party because that phone was that good. It ain't good anymore because it didn't get no TLC. I think that the Pixel 3, let's talk about Pixel history. The first Pixel was a good phone, but it had some things that I didn't like. The Pixel 1 was the most ugliest phone I ever saw. I cannot roll with no ugly phone. That's just me. I can't listen. I don't care how good a phone is. If it ain't proof positive, if it ain't beauty in that booty, I am not rolling with it. I'll roll with a mid-tier phone before I roll with a phone that's terribly ugly. When I pull that phone up, when I pull that phone out and I look at that booty better look good and smooth and pretty. And the first Pixel was ugly. I kept saying it in the video. A lot of people say, well, easy. I'm not worried about how I look. I'm just worried about how I function. Listen, to me, I like the overall picture. I like functionality. I like beauty. All right. I like cameras. That's it for me, man. And I like updates. Listen, I like updates, folks. I like to run the latest and great. Listen, I got all these phones. This phone, I got all. Let's talk about it. This phone, I got all these phones. All these phones right here. I got all these phones. Ain't none of these phones running 8.1. Ain't none of them. Ain't none of these phones running 8.1. The hell going on out here? Yeah, the first Pixel ruined my vacation. I say it in the video. The first Pixel, I'm going to tell you what happened with the first Pixel. If y'all guys just started following me. And Albert, shout out to people that have been following me since the beginning. I did a vacation. The video is on my YouTube channel if you want to check it out. What happened with me and the Pixel was detrimental because a lot of YouTubers gave the Pixel high praise, said that it was the best camera on the planet. It said that the camera was better than anything else out there. A lot of people say that. A lot of people say that. And I got the Pixel, right? And it was just the opposite of what what's going on here. What happened with the Pixel to me, just like with all these phones I got near me. If you outside and you got high sun, every phone picture gonna look good. If you got a lot of sun, a lot of light, every picture gonna look good. I took that Pixel on a cruise ship. What happens on a cruise ship, folks? You got mid to no lighting, that exposed the Pixel. I took the Pixel against the Galaxy S7 on a cruise ship, and the Galaxy S7 spanked that ass all day, all up and down. Where that Galaxy S7 camera was 3 times better than the Pixel. And I got videos to prove it. I'm in the nightclub. Look, I'm in the nightclub on a cruise ship, and I got the Galaxy S7, I believe, and the Pixel in my hand recording. And I'm just recording in the club. And when I put it, I promise you, go look at that video. You go, it's night and day. The Galaxy S7 spanked that Pixel up and down. And I kept saying it. I'm making this video. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. That the cameras was terrible. It was this bad, low light. It was grainy. It was bad. It was listen, when you going on a vacation and you got everybody throwing this is the best camera. Take this camera on your vacation. Take this phone. You don't need to bring a DSLR. This camera is going to be the best camera to take with you on your vacation. It was not. And believe me, I called it out too. A lot of people didn't like it, but hey, it is what it is. So then here we got the Pixel 2. As upset I was with the Pixel 1, I did not buy the Pixel 2. Right? And the same thing is going on with the Pixel 2. Everybody praise it. I can't deny or accept whether or not it's real or fake. I don't know. I don't have the Pixel. I do trust a lot of YouTubers that did say that the Pixel 2 camera is king supreme, even beating the Galaxy S9 to right now. I've heard this from so many YouTubers that saying that the Pixel 2 right now has the best cameras even in 2018 with the single lens, So when I see that, then I'm thinking how good the Pixel 3 will be. Look at that Google I/O. Look at that Google I/O. I felt that the Pixel 3 will be very good. I think, look at that Google. Listen, thank you, Albert. Albert has posted a link in the chat if y'all guys want to see my trip that I made 2 years ago with the Pixel and the Galaxy S7 on my trip. And I'm going to tell you, whew, yeah, it's, if y'all want to see that video, he just posted a link. Also, check out my YouTube channel, folks. I got a lot of legacy videos that you can check. Listen, I've went to the next level. Now, my videos is a whole lot better now than it was back then. But yes, please go back and check it out. Let's see. Let's see. I love my iPhone X, but my Pixel 2 XL is the best camera for point and shoot, period. Video is another story. Okay. Now, like I say, I passed on the Pixel 2, but I am not passing on the Pixel 3. I'm not passing on the Pixel 3. I'm not passing on the OnePlus. I think this I think this gonna be OnePlus coming out party, man. I am so excited. Looking at what the OnePlus 5T did. I am excited about the OnePlus 6. I told Albert that I say this on a lot of streams. I was upset with OnePlus because of the OnePlus 5. The OnePlus 5T I passed on because how upset I was at the OnePlus 5. But I after watching so much footage, after watching so much coverage of the OnePlus 5T and what OnePlus did, bringing out different colors, different variants, I still don't like how they discontinue phones and stuff like that. But you know what? Hey, we got to get over it, move on. Get over it and move on. I think that the OnePlus 6 is going to bring something to the table. I think we go get wireless charging. I think we might get a 1440p screen. Yeah, we go get a notch. We saw the back of the phone, all glass. It's going to be beautiful. So let's see. And you know, when they come down to specs, OnePlus they go throw everything in the sink. You go get 10 gigs of RAM, 845 processor. They're gonna They're going to overclock the processor. They're going to give you stock Android. They're going to give you a few little gestures here and there to make it look good. They might take care of the cameras this time. You know, they're going to do some things with the OnePlus 6 that's going to drive people in. And they're doing some hellified marketing. I saw Unbox Therapy video today. So they're doing some marketing now. They're trying to give some shit away. Hey, follow this link, subscribe to this, and you will get a OnePlus 6 before it releases and all that stuff. Hey, OnePlus, that's called marketing, people. That's getting people hyped up for a device. That's marketing. We're gonna get some people some shit away for free. That's marketing. That's what you do when you market something. So I think that's a good thing. Will Google label itself a hypocrite for the OnePlus 3 notch? Yeah. Because when Apple came out with the notch, what happened? They all laughed. When Apple took away the headphone jack, what happened? They all laughed. When Apple came out with iOS 3, been having iOS with the icons, you got, what happened? They laughed. They say it's boring. But what happened? Look what happened. They stole a notch. What happened? They're looking like iOS. They don't even have an app drawer, right? They eliminate the app drawer for a long time. What happened? Now they got companies that got vertical cameras. I mean, you got to be kidding me at this point, right? You got vertical cameras, you got notches, you got phones with no app drawers, they're looking just like an iPhone. All they had to do is put the Apple logo on it, and boom, there it is, Apple. So now with Android P, now we got gestures. Swipe up, go to the left, go to the right, swipe down. Don't that look like iOS 3? Listen, when I'm looking at the interface of Android P, I thought I was watching WWDC. I'm like, wait, this is Developers Worldwide Conference? What am I watching an Apple event? I'm watching the Apple event. Shout out to Derek Floyd for the super chat. Thank you, sir. What about drinking? Listen, this is my birthday month. All right. So yeah, I am drinking that good stuff. It's called Crown Royal, sir. Google is the iPhone of Android. Oh yeah, Tyler, of course. You got the notch. You got the touch gestures. You have vertical cameras. You're gonna have the interface. Yeah, it's gonna look like an iPhone when you take it out the pack. You're gonna be like, instead of the Apple sign, it's gonna have a Google sign right there. Or they might put it to the bottom, They don't want to get that infringement going on. You have the vertical cameras, you have the notch, you have the touch gestures, you're gonna tap the weight, right? You're gonna have tap the weight, unlock, and then you're gonna have like swipe up, and there it is. I mean, come on, man. I mean, hey. Woo! But look, Apple fans, you got to be enjoying this right now. Think about how Apple fans feel right now. Apple fans is jumping up for joy and say, you know what? 43 million. That's what Apple fans are saying. 43 million in the first quarter of 2018. Shout out. 43 million. You know why? Because they sold 16 million iPhones and all the rest add up to 43 million. 43 million in 3 months. That Apple fans like, see, I told y'all. Who you think King Supreme? 43 million in 3 months. That look, every time you see Android fans go after Apple eye sheeps, right? All Apple eye sheep just gotta say, hey, you think your phone better than mine? Hey, we sold 43 million. We the Super Bowl right now. What you got? We got the Super Bowl right now. What you got? Oh, you in the you trying to get into the playoffs? Oh no, you ain't in the playoffs. Oh, you just got eliminated. The Apple fans, I sheep right now. They're sitting back while Android fans scrambling. Why Google making an iPhone? Why we got touch gestures? Why we got notches? Why we got vertical cameras? That's what people on Android like confused right now. And listen, I love Android, man. You know, but you got to call it how you see it. Apple fans saying 43 million. Yeah, they say the iPhone 10 is a failure. And you know what? I even made a funeral video about it. Just to give it a little hoopla. I said, Apple, just cancel the iPhone 10. That was not a lie. They're not making the iPhone 10. They're just making another version of the iPhone 10. But people say this phone was a total failure. This was Apple demise. Apple iPhone 10, they was all laughing. They say, aha, told y'all, I sheep, this phone is dog shit, right? That's what they say. They say that this phone was terrible. This phone, iOS 11.3, was Apple's downfall. And all you got to say, 16 million, bro. 16 million in 3 months. 43 million. That's all you got to say. 43 million. And all the Android fans go come out all kinds of excuses. Well, you know, the reason why, because people don't update their phones. People ain't buying no more phones. Hey, 43 million people bought phones. 43 million. That means somebody's buying phones. They just ain't buying Android phones, but they buying phones. Everywhere I go at, all I see is iPhones. I don't know where you live at. I still to this day haven't saw a Galaxy S9. I'm still searching for Galaxy S9s where I live at. Let's see if we get to the comments. Samsung pin slap any and all iPhones. Like I say, when Android people go to Apple sheep and talk about how good Android is and all this stuff, and that all they say is 43 million, bro. And that's case closed. You ain't got to even talk about it no more. He did say 43 million people say that Apple is doing something right. 43 million. And that in 3 months. And when I saw that report, looked like the Galaxy S9 came in 6th place. So iPhone, this is a 3-year-old iPhone. iPhone 7. Ain't the iPhone 7 like 3 years old, or iPhone 6? It was like the iPhone 6, iPhone 7. No, it was the iPhone 7, iPhone 8, iPhone 10 was 1, 2, and 3. And with Xiaomi or somebody else was like number 4 and 5, and Samsung came in at number 6. So when people talk about Android is king supreme, well, 43 million people in 3 months said this the opposite. And so I don't know. Let's see. Let me get into y'all guys' comments. Shout out to everybody that's joining the stream. If you're new to the YouTube channel, this is Tech Talk Live. I usually have a panel, but I promise you guys I was going to do solo. Hey, listen, we're going to have some fun. All right, listen. I see a lot of iPhones here too, but it's the 6 and 6S models. People stopped rocking with those Apple prices that went through the roof. Now they're buying secondhand. You know what? I agree with you, because if I'm not mistaken, isn't the 6S rocking iOS 11.3? So they got the latest software. The Note 7 phones exploded, and people were scared to buy the S8 during the release, in his opinion. They sold 43 million in a 9-holiday quarter. That was impressive, right? Because obviously January, February, March, that's kind of slow for everybody. I mean, a lot of businesses are slow January, February, March. Well, it all depends. Tax season came out a little later, which was mid-February going to March, but people bought iPhones, and that was after the holidays. So people bought iPhones. They bought iPhones. They didn't buy Android. They bought iPhones. Here's the question. January, February, March. What Android phone to buy? That raised a good question. January, February, March, after CES, after Mobile World Congress, what is it on Android to buy? The Galaxy S9 came out mid-February. What is it? What device in January, February, March that an average consumer on the Androids would buy? That's exciting. That's what's exciting to buy besides the Galaxy S9. What is it exciting to buy in January, February, March? So people say, hey, we buy iPhone 10s, iPhone 8s, and iPhone 7s. Somebody say Huawei. Okay. Huawei. All right. That's a Galaxy. Galaxy Note 8. I'm sorry, Galaxy Note 1. Huawei phones. Okay. Motorola. But I mean, here's the thing about Motorola. Here's the thing about Huawei. Us techies know about Huawei. Us techies know about Motorola. If you go and call a family member and ask them, what's a Huawei phone? And would you spend $700 up front for a Huawei P10 Pro? What would be the answer? If you had to spend $799, $850 up front for a Huawei phone, would you buy it? Motorola. When you see a Motorola phone, I would buy a Motorola phone. It's but here's a turnoff on a Motorola. When you look at a Motorola phone, it don't look like a normal phone. Right? Let me see if I can find a Motorola phone. Right. And I think it's possible, even though I say this is a beautiful phone, I think people get turned off on that Oreo look in the back. A lot of people say, why did this can't have a normal camera? I don't know. But I think this phone costs, I think this phone is $399 or $249. I think it's $249 right now. A great phone. But you got to think about it. Is it the Moto X4, a 2017 phone? Even though it's rocking 2018 stuff like Android 8.0 and it's a great phone, but can it sell? Motorola X4 is sitting on end caps. I've seen it. I've seen a Motorola X4 sitting on end caps, but would you buy it? No marketing, right? Dexter said no marketing, no nothing. Who knows about a Motorola X4? You go in Best Buy, you will see this phone sitting on the end cap. But would you buy it? That's what I'm saying. Let's see. The S10 Plus is going to smack and spit out everybody in the mouth. So we talking about the Galaxy S10. I don't want to go into the Galaxy S10. I don't know if I want to talk about the Galaxy S10. I mean, we're like 8 months out. I don't know how many months out before we see a Galaxy S10. I don't know. People let's see. Well, that's not true. You're saying that Motorola does not get updates. Listen, my Motorola X4 is rocking Android 8.0. This phone receive all updates. This phone is running Android 8. Yes, this phone is running all the updates. So yeah, it's getting updates. It's getting updates. I'm really interested in seeing what the next SE looks like. See, here we go. And here's the thing. If you think Apple is done with their 43 million, you wait till the iPhone SE come out. Listen, think about the strategy here. It sold 43 million. The iPhone SE, all these rumors out about the iPhone SE. Soon as it drop, watch how many people buy the iPhone SE. It don't matter how much it costs. Listen, in iPhone land, it's because carrier's gonna have it. They can't listen. You gonna have iPhone SE. Give me $100. You can get one. There it is. You know, iPhone SE. It ain't gonna sell like wildfire. And oh, God forbid, if they come out with an iPhone SE in red, if they come out with an iPhone SE in red, game over. Because people went crazy over iPhone 8s in red. So if the iPhone SE come out in red, look like an iPhone 10, a little cheaper price, no touch ID, it's going to look just like an iPhone 10 with a smaller notch, Face ID, no fingerprint scanner, vertical cameras, may have one camera. I don't think it's going to have two cameras, one camera, right? And it's going to probably be 5-ish, 6-ish. If it come out red, it's going to sell like hotcakes. LG and them, they can't even pay somebody to buy their phones. And as soon as Apple dropped the iPhone SE, it's going to sell like hotcakes. Easy marketing for Apple. No, I'm not. Listen, all right. I get that a lot. No, I'm not marketing for Apple. But how could I market for Android? Let's call it how it is. And we got this. We always have this Android versus iOS fight all the time, right? It's no big deal. We talking. Nah, it's all good. Let's talk facts. Android has a fragmentation issue. Terrible issue. Fragmentation issue. Whether or not it's the average consumer or techies, we talk about it on YouTube. That means the average consumer is watching us, right? So I believe that the average consumer is a lot smarter now than they was before. People always ask me, why is my Android phone is slow and your iPhone is always fast? So let's talk about stats. Only 5% or less, or maybe 6% by now, of Android devices running the latest iteration of Android. And I believe that over 60% of iOS users is running the latest and greatest iOS 11.3, all the way back to what? iPhone 6, iPhone 6S, iPhone 7, iPhone 8, iPhone 10. That's what, 4 or 5 generations. Can you name a 4th-generation Android phone that's rocking Android 8.0? 2015 phone, 2016 phone, 2016 phone. Do we have any 2016 phones that's running Android 8.0? So when people, tell me that easy sound like you're turning into iSheep. No, I'm not turning into iSheep. This is how pissed off I am about Android. I'm not turning into iSheep. This is how pissed off I am about Android, because I got literally 30 phones sitting in front of me. Literally 30 phones sitting in front of me, and not one Android phone is running Android 8.1. Not one. Not all these phones that I got sitting right here. I do not have one phone that's running Android 8.1. And that's a fucking shame. But I got 3 iPhones sitting in front of me, and they running iOS 3, iOS 11.3.2. So what's the problem? What's the problem? Timothy say the iPhone 5S is running iOS 11.3. What's the problem? I got literally 30 phones sitting in front of me, and not one of them running Android 8.1. Not one of them. And a lot of people say, well, easy, 8 is good. I don't give a damn. I don't care. If Android 8.1 is out, I want it. You know why? Android say, you know what, easy? Throw all them phones away and go get a Pixel. I say, I'm a tech reviewer. I got to review these phones. Well, easy. You know what you do, easy? Just call them out. Just call them out then. Say, you know what? This phone is running Android 7.1.1. It sucks. This phone is running 8.0. It sucks when Android 7.1 is out. Just call it how it is. Call it how it is. You know what? If you want to get the latest and greatest on Android, get a Pixel, get a OnePlus, get an Android One device. Fuck everything else. Right? All right, let's see. I seen it at Best Buy. The average consumers are acting like jerks. They have zero respect for them. I don't see. iPhone SE, Uno Night is giving us some information. iPhone SE 2018 is rumored to be $499. That's easy to sell for Apple. It's like a budget baby option versus $1,000 phone, and it's gonna look like an iPhone 10. You think about how small Apple is. Think about that, right? I mean, you gotta be kidding me. This is $1,000 phone, right? The iPhone SE gonna look just like this, and it's gonna run. It's gonna run. It's gonna run just as good. Think about the strategy of Apple. Apple sitting around with 43 million, and they're gonna say, you know what? We're gonna drop this iPhone SE, and we're gonna sit back and watch the coffers go up. Just watch. Just watch the coffers go up. See, there it is. And to somebody, please explain to me, like I'm a, I don't know. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go. I don't know. All right, let me get into some more questions. Let's see. Bisbee texted, Android 8.0 is old as hell. We need 8.1. Yep, I would agree. Well, not 8.1 is a shame. Android updates are slow to roll out, but the manufacturers are quick to take our money. Oh yeah, they want your money. Buy one, get one free. $200 off. $100 off. Please come buy me. Please, we're going to give you a stripper in the pole. We're going to come furnish your house. We're going to give you milk and cookies. Please, just buy my phone. Could you please buy my phone? Buy my phone. It only going to cost you $800. We're going to give you milk and cookies. We're going to have somebody give you a big screen TV, right? Big screen TV. We're going to give you projectors and all kinds of stuff. We're going to give you everything. Plus, we're going to give you a refund check and all this stuff like this. Just buy our phone. Just buy our phone. We're going to give you a refund check. We're going to give it to you about 10 weeks. Just buy our phone. Oh, yeah, they quick to take the money. Let's see. A lot of Android fans are going to switch to the new iPhone SE when it comes out this year. Well, it all depends. If Android fans are fed up, right? If Android fans are fed up, I don't know. If the Android fans are fed up, I think if Android fans are fed up, and if WWDC, and look, I'm gonna tell you, man, if y'all thinking that Apple gonna change iOS, all they gonna say is 43 million every quarter. Why we gotta change it? Ain't nothing to change. If y'all thinking that Apple gonna make a dramatic, big change to iOS, you sadly mistaken. They ain't changing nothing. You know why? It ain't nothing broke. They're gonna say, what we gonna do? We got 60% of people running iOS 3. Our customer service level is way up to the roof, 93%. We got all phones running the latest and greatest operating system. We got a mid-tier, we got low-end, mid-tier, high-end phone, right? Plus we selling 43 billion a quarter. So we gonna be $1 billion in 2018. Who cares? What we got to do? Android is the one that's we got to do. Google got to call people. Hello, can I set an appointment? Android got to do all that. Android got to have street views and all that stuff like that. Android got to give you all kinds of looking like iOS with vertical cameras and notches and stuff. Android is the one that got to do all that. Android is the one that got to get on their knees and beg people to buy their phones. That's what Android is doing right now. Come on now, listen, I am not an Apple sheep. I'm just pissed off at Android. Listen, give us a quality device, give us what we want, give us the updates, give us a fair price, and take care of the customer. That's it. It's real simple, real simple. And I know it is right. You know, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. I'm playing my Xbox to listen to the stream, and I'm on that gas tonight. Let's see. I use Android, but Apple is boss. They control smartwatches, tablets, phones, and laptops and desktops. Google have great software, but need to have hardware to match. He's saying that Android is the main pimp slapper on the planet. Nothing comes close. What's my impressions of the LG G7 Think You? Well, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my YouTube channel, please go to hit the subscribe button. Let me give you my thoughts on the LG G7. And if you never watched my YouTube channel, I'm going to give you my raw, authentic thoughts. Raw, authentic thoughts. What I got in my hand, let me clean it off for dramatic effect. What I got in my hand is an LG G6. What I had in my hand last year was the LG G5. And the year before that was the LG G4. What happened? What happened to the LG G4? I mean, is LG still paying people off because of boot loop lawsuits? Is that still pending to this day? Right? LG G4 was a good device, but they had issues, software issues. LG G5, what happened to the LG G5? They had friends, they had modularity, right? And you know what? They scrapped the program as soon as it came out. They fired everybody in camp, right? LG G6 came out. This was the coming out party. I say that the LG G6 was a great phone. When it came out, it was good. King Supreme, good body style. It was good at the time. It sucks right now, but it's good at the time. But what happened to the LG G6? What happened? What happened to the LG G6? This phone is running Android 7.0 with 6 months security patch on it. I haven't got an update on this phone in about 6 months, probably longer than that. What happened to the V30? V30, some variants, and they got so many variants of the V30, is running Android 7.1.1. What happened? We are almost 6 months into the new year. Android P is about to come out, and we still begging for Android Oreo. So my thoughts on the my thoughts on the LG G7 Think You is that I think that LG just need to support the device. I think that LG just need to just do what they got to do with the device. I'm not questioning whether or not the device is going to be bad or good. I don't even think it's about that anymore with LG. I think they make very good phones at launch. I think when it comes down to longevity, that's when you run into problems. Just listen, when you got a device as good as the G6, and I said it, as good as the G6, but still no TLC, no updates, no nothing. I'm starting to, my LG G6 starting to run into problems. Listen, even though it's running a Snapdragon 821 with 4 gigs of RAM, I'm not questioning the chipset. We already know what happened with the chipset. Samsung had first dibs. We know this already. So I gave them a pass on the 821. 821 is not a bad processor, okay? 821, I think that if LG to me would have took care of the LG G6, I wouldn't be talking. I would listen. I'll be running out buying V30s. I'll be running out buying G7s. Listen. I just looking at LG's track record. That's what concerns me about LG. I think that the LG G7 is going to be a phenomenal phone. Now we're hearing price is going to be very high. I don't know if any consumer will spend $900+ on the LG G7. I think if the price is going to be, $699, I think it's going to be a fair price, $699, because you already know what you're going to get. You already know what you're going to get when you get an LG G7. You done. You get it. That's it. Don't worry about nothing else. If it's buggy, if it need updates, you're not going to get it. You're not going to get no support. This the only thing. And an LG representative might call me, send me an email and say I'm wrong. I'm only going by your track record. I'm only going by all these LG phones that I have. I'm only going by what I do here on YouTube. I'm never discounting that LG phones are bad phones. I'm just saying that you get what you pay. Well, listen, you don't get what you pay for. I paid $800+ for my LG G6, and it's a beautiful device on the outside, but on the inside, it's terrible. And that's where I'm at with LG. Do I think that the LG G7 gonna be a phenomenal device? Yes, at launch. All depends on price. One thing about it, LG is going to have a phenomenal camera. I already understand. I know this already. I think the camera is going to be king supreme. I'm not worried about the camera because I film a lot of my YouTube videos with the LG G6. I just got so disappointed at LG. That's why I didn't get the LG V30. I got the LG V20. I didn't get the V30. And am I going to get the G7? Probably not. I just don't see that LG has won me over and for me to spend $900+ on the LG G7. And now, if LG listen to this stream, send me a review unit, right? Prove me wrong, and you will have my support. LG, listen to me. I'm very upset because I have a lot of LG product here, phones. Your track record has unimpressed me. If you want me to review your LG G7, send it to me for review. And if it impressed me and it gives me the total satisfaction, I will purchase the device, period. And I will change what I say about your device. But LG probably won't send me one, and that's fine. So it is what it is. Yeah, LG equals no support at all, and that's why I'm at with that. Listen, I really get to the point where I try my best to give a lot of companies benefit of the doubt. Listen, how many times on this YouTube channel have I made funeral videos about Android and iPhones and this rant about a company that needs to take care of their business? A lot of people say, well, easy. You got to give them time. They didn't ask for time when they wanted our money. I'm not asking for time. I'm asking for support. I'm asking for you guys to handle your business. That's it. LG took their time with the G7, then Q. It's a fantastic job compared to the G7. Wait a minute. So you talking about the G6? I'm sorry. When it comes down to the G6, all right. I will correct you on that. LG support. They stopped with the G6. All mid tiers got updates. Wow. See, that's what I'm saying. Let's see. Right. They gave up on the G6, man. I tried the V30. I was super dissatisfied. Cameras was barely better than the G6. Video was okay, way overhyped. That's what Tyler's saying in the comments. LG is going to send a mafia at the Easy House. No, LG won't, because see, I'm a smaller YouTube channel. LG does not watch me. See, when I only got 20,000 subscribers, guys. See, if I had 20 million subscribers, yeah, they will probably watch me and say, well, easy, I'm sorry that you're having problems. Let's go to rectify. But first thing LG is going to say is, this guy only got 20,000 subscribers. He ain't shit. That's basically what they're going to say. He ain't nobody. I ain't nobody. I ain't got 20,000 subscribers. I ain't nobody. That's what they're going to say. But guess what? With y'all help, when we get up to 1 million, when I'm sitting up here talking, oh, they're going to be listening. I promise you that. When I get to 1 million subscribers and I'm a big player in this game, and I get up on this camera and I talk, oh, they go listen. I promise you that. They go listen. I just checked my LG Stylo is running Android 8.0 with a February security patch. It's updated more than the G6, right? My G6 is running 2017 security patch. Easy say they won't. Yeah, no, they won't. They don't listen. You gotta think about this, guys. Listen, I got what 42 of y'all watching this stream, right? It's not big enough, man. You know, they don't care about the little people. They just want us to buy it. They don't care about what I'm saying here on this YouTube channel. I don't bash no companies. I just talk about opportunities. You know, and yeah, it's yeah, you know. Oh, it means something because they're not selling 20,000 phones. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, they're not selling 20,000 phones because of me. Yeah. In Canada, the LG G6 is still $200 on contract and $800 outright. And the V30 is $500 on contract and $1,150 outright in Canada. And I could tell you, listen, go on Swapper. And it's so funny that the LG V30 costs almost $1,000, almost $1,000 in the store, including tax. And you could go on Swapper and you could, for $1,000, you could buy 2 LG V30s. Listen, if you buy a V30 at $900+ today, and if you try to sell it today, half the value is gone. If you go on Swapper, you will see that the price of the LG V30 is what, mid $400. So from $400 to $900 brand new, the D value of the V30 is terrible. But look at the G6. If you buy a G6 at $800 and you go to places like Swapper or something like that, you go see the G6 damn near for free. And that's the whole thing. If you go to Swapper, you go to eBay or something, and you see a G6, you might see the G6 for $200, but it costs $800 brand new. That's the whole thing. Listen, the devaluation of Android phones, and it's just not LG. It's a lot of devaluation of a lot of Android phones, right? I mean, you think about the S8 for Christ's sakes, right? S8, the S8 is $599 brand new in the store. So I mean, what you talk about $400 on the black market, right? I mean, most of us that bought S8s, we paid what, $800+ for it. I mean, we paid what, almost $900 for the S8. And even though it's a year old, it devalued by 50%. And that's terrible, just terrible. Listen, if you go to Swapper or you go to eBay and look up a 2017 iPhone 10, I mean, the phone gonna be at least mid $800 or more. If you get the higher storage variant, you're gonna pay a lot of money for a secondhand iPhone 10. Apple holds their value a little more consistently than the Android. You think about it, you could buy a Galaxy Note 5 for about $200, right? You could buy a Galaxy Note 5 for about $200. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was iPhone 6S. I think their phone is still mid $300. It's at least 20% higher than the Android, or maybe 25% higher than the Android phone. And a lot of people will say, well, why buy a Galaxy Note 5? You're not getting no support, no updates. But you could buy an iPhone 6S and you're going to get the latest and greatest operating system. So that's where the difference comes at. A lot of people say, well, whose fault is that? You know whose fault is that? I'm going to tell you, you know who the fault, the blame for why you spend $1,000 on a phone with no support is your fault. It's a consumer fault. It's because we're not yelling and screaming and getting out there and doing what we got to do, getting on Twitter and tweeting out this and doing what we got to do as a collective group to force these OEMs to either support your device or we don't buy them. That's what you do. It's our fault. It's our fault. Listen, I'm a tech reviewer. I get them for videos. If I was not a tech reviewer, I say this a lot, I collect phones. I would still buy a lot of phones. But if I wasn't a collector and I wasn't a YouTuber, I would probably have two phones, a Galaxy Note and an iPhone. That's it. But changed my mind after watching Google I/O. I would go Pixel 3 and probably have a Galaxy Note and an iPhone. That'd be my three phones of choice. Even though I like the Motorola X4, even though I like the Galaxy S7, but I'm talking about if I wasn't a techie. If I had a limited budget and I knew the three phones that I was going to buy, it would be a Galaxy Note, it will be an iPhone, and now I'm putting a Pixel on the list. Now, OnePlus, if I wasn't, I would probably buy a OnePlus 2, OnePlus 6. So I got both phones that I'm kind of looking at too. Yeah, let's see. Somebody's selling the a S8 Plus for $200. Thinking about snatching it. Yeah, probably good buy there. Cash King, don't buy phones if the support isn't there. That's right. Cash is king. It's Samsung. It's the Samsung Knights' fault. Now we're not gonna blame the Samsung Knights. I'll spend $1,000 every 2 months on a phone. I hear El Chapo is in the house. All right, guys. So I hope you guys enjoy. Listen, I like doing these solo streams, man. You know, I like to have fun doing this solo stream. You know, how does a company who is banned in the US still update their phones? Mate 10 Pro, we still here wondering what's going on with the S9. Ooh. Ooh. And listen, Miguel, I'm here to tell you, if you look at history, look at the Galaxy S8, right? What happened? Galaxy S8 didn't get updated until, what, a month ago? Less than a month ago. So you will see the same trend for the Galaxy S9. You think the Galaxy S9 go get Android 8.1? Never. Negative. When would you think that the Galaxy S9 will get Android P? In 2019. February of March of 2019. And then we're going to have Google I/O in May of 2019 talking about the next iteration of Android, and the Galaxy S9 will be fresh with an update. So when would the Galaxy S9 get Android, the next iteration of Android after Android P? Don't hold your breath. Probably be year after next. It's going to be a very long time. And it goes back to the same what I said. You get what you listen, when you buy a Samsung, it's a phenomenal phone. I said the Galaxy S9 is a great phone. Oh my God. Galaxy S9 is what the Galaxy S8 should have been. It's a fast phone. It's a great phone. It runs good, looks good, feels good, cameras are good. But we already know what you go get. You already know what you go get. That's it. You already know what you're going to get when you get it. So all that stuff you've seen at Google I/O, you can forget about it on the Galaxy S9. Not in 2018. You ain't going to see none of that. All that pretty stuff. And a lot of people going to say, well, easy. The Galaxy S9 already got everything Google already talking about. Well, that may be true too. I don't know. Let's see. This has been great and informative. Easy. Great job. We need another phone to explode from Samsung to update their phone. I'm gonna tell you, the Galaxy S7 was their horse. I say this to this day, Miguel. The Galaxy S7, I say this in the video, the Galaxy S7 to me is somehow something about the Galaxy S7 works great for me. It's just one of those phones that perform well. It looks good. It feels good. Good cameras. Even though it got Android 7.1 and 7.0, I think, and I think that's it for it. But yeah, solo easy and making my night great. Great show. Thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed the solo stream. I fell in love with your channel because of the solo streams. Keep up. Thank you, Lewis. Listen, I'm committed to doing solo streams because, every now and then, I have the panel on, and, a lot of people love that. A lot of people love the solo streams, and I'm committed to doing more solo streams because it's one-on-one. It's me and you guys talking. You put in the comments, you picking my brain. I'm giving you my thoughts. Some people don't like it. Listen, some people don't like my thoughts, man. Some people just don't like my thoughts. Some people say, Easy, you don't know what you're talking about. You drunk. That's the first thing they say. Easy, you've been drinking all night. No, listen, it ain't about that. I'm a techie at heart. I love technology. I read it. I live it. I got the phones to prove it. Think about it. I can prove it because I got the phones to prove it. I live it because I make videos almost every day. If I'm not putting out videos every day, I'm filming every day. I love it. If I didn't love this, I wouldn't have 2 streams a week. I love technology. I love what I do here. I study it. I grind hard. I work hard. I try to get all the information. Even with the stuff that I can't get, I try to get it, and I try to get the answers for you guys. I do my best. Let me answer some of your questions. Let's see. I'll be selling bubblegum on the street corner to get my tech. As long as Google app is updated, that's all you need. Let's see. My LG Stylo 2 is only $10. Yeah. Yeah. Man. Google Assistant is running things. Yeah, Google Assistant is king. It's no question about it that Google Assistant is king. Google Assistant is great. Solo streams and Wine Wednesday. Richard said, I missed the solo stream. Nah, you can always watch a replay. It's all good. Let's see. The hot word, the keyword, called the welfare office and give me some food stamps. Ace in the building. We all know how Ace rolled. Let's see. I love Google Apps. I run Google Apps on my iPhone X to keep me in sync between my Apple products and my Google phones. See, you can run all Google's apps on your iPhone. So it is what it is. Sony seems to be kicking butt with the updates and security patches, but people don't buy them. How do we account for that? You know what? I need to talk about Sony more. Sony is knocking it out the park with their product. The reason why we don't talk about Sony too much is because in the United States, unfortunately, Sony is not a big player, not even a secondary player, not even a player that even mentioned in the United States. I like Sony phones. I made so many videos about the XE Premium, 4K display.
I couldn't find any linked video skills that can find that. Go to the music, video, and books section of the Alexa app to link video skills and devices.
Y'all hear my robot talking? If y'all didn't know, it's my robot. If y'all didn't see my robot, I don't know why my robot just started talking. And this is because Ace be saying my robot be listening to me all the time. And yeah, so if y'all didn't see my robot, Go watch my funeral video and look at his eyes. He be blinking. Y'all gotta look at my robot eyes when he be blinking. He was blinking in the video. Yeah. So my robot did just mention something. I don't know. Alexa, ask Links to dance. Is he gonna dance? I don't know.
Sounds good.
All right. No, this robot is not kid friendly. No, I don't think this robot is not kid friendly. I'm gonna tell you why. The robot costs $1,000. it ain't kid friendly. And one of the things that the reason why it ain't kid friendly, because you can't move them. It's all voice command, and you gotta run this robot through an app. So you know how kids like, let me move his hand, let me move his hand. No, you can't move nothing on this robot. No, it's not kid friendly. So no, it's kids. It's nice for kids to look at, but you can't. It ain't like you go turn the head and all that. No. This is for hobbyists, collectors, people that want to learn about robots and want Alexa and stuff like that. Right? That's it. This ain't no kid. I don't like a kid. No, because it has cameras and it listens to you all the time. Now it's not. It's too pricey to be a kid friendly product. Definitely too pricey for a kid friendly product. Let's see. Let's see. This Eric is modern day. Yeah, I'm a kid. Let me tell you something. I love this stuff. The robot's easy for his birthday. He'll probably be playing R. Kelly. I ace, man. Let me tell you. They say, man, that robot is creepy. Nah, you listen. My daughter don't like the robot. She actually takes a towel and cover the robot's face. She'll take a towel. If I have the robot in the living room, so she'll take a towel and she'll do that. Yeah, this is what my daughter does. Yeah, she'll take a towel and do that. My daughter don't like them. My daughter don't like them. I don't know why Lynx? Why they don't like you? I don't know, but they don't like you because your eyes be blinking. You got a camera and all that. Why? You want to do a video with me? We gonna do a video together. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do something, but I'm gonna do a video together. Let's see. But let me get on out of here, man. And we're gonna have some fun, man. We thank y'all guys. I see y'all guys this street. Don't forget that every Wednesday night we do Wine Wednesday. All right. And I got the lovely ladies, lovely VIPs gonna be in the building. And if y'all like Wine Wednesday, please don't forget about Wine Wednesday. Don't forget about Saturday Night Tech Talk, where we talk about technology. I'm gonna do some solo streams. Y'all guys love the solo streams. That's great. So we're gonna do some solo streams and have some fun, man. Listen, it's all look. I get loose, sometimes I got the panel on. I got to be a little uptight. Hey guys, well, what do you think about the? Listen, I love the panel. I love the guys. We have some fun. But sometimes y'all guys want to see a solo stream. It's all good, man. It's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood. Kids be hiding in the closet from the robots. Yeah. Shout out to Albert. Albert says solo is for the win. I'm gonna do some more solo streams, guys. If you didn't see the funeral video, please go watch the funeral video. And the funeral video is designed for it's a nice video, man. It's just entertaining. I put a suit on like I do. Listen, a lot of people that saw my funeral video for the first time, they don't know that I put on suits on all my funeral videos. So yeah, I look like, yeah, I do that. I put on suits on all my videos. What do you think about the LCD display on the iPhone 9 and 9 Plus instead of OLED? Here's the thing about like IPS displays and OLED. When I look at my iPhone 8 Plus and I look at my iPhone 10, the iPhone 10 does look a little better than, because it's a smaller screen. To me, it's a smaller screen. But in everyday use, in Albago, like what I said there, in everyday use, you really don't see too much of a difference. I would agree that Apple should just get rid of this 720p or 1080p and try to go up to 1440p. Give us a little more crisp on that. I'm not, and the reason why I'm not digging that for them not having OLED, and the reason why is because OLED have deep blacks. It looks so good, but IPS, let's see how it look. Let's see how it look. And I like OLED. It is a very, very good screen. You get deep blacks, you get good rich colors, oversaturated colors in some sense. But let's see, because think about it. We saw some OLED phones, right, that didn't look that good that came out, right? The Pixel had an OLED display, and it got slammed for, well, at least the first generation. It got slammed for looking so bad, and that was OLED. And then we got phones that got IPS displays that looks good. So I'm gonna give you another example. The Sony XZ Premium with the 4K display is running the LCD IPS display. And I said it, and today I continue to say that display is the best display I ever saw. I would say it looked better than the Samsung display. That phone, when you looking at 4K content, that is the best looking display I ever saw. The Sony XZ Premium with LCD IPS display. Hey, I've been saying that though. I've been saying that. That phone has a just. Listen, go back and look at my videos. A Sony XZ Premium. When I show off that 4K display, when you watch a 4K content on that thing looks gorgeous. I mean, the color is very oof. Color looks good. Oh, thank you. Fork it up, guys. Support the channel. Yes, this is my birthday week. You know, on my birthday, y'all guys were saying happy birthday. But yeah, chalk it up. Support the channel. This is my birthday month. I don't think you guys do your tech homework. They come out and show acting like Jim Carrey. They come on the show. Oh, you talk about the guest that comes on the show. Listen, and everybody that been on my show has been fantastic. Ace, everybody that been on my show has been fantastic. You know, I mean, some of the newer people that been on the show, you know, they got to get it relaxed, and it's all good, man. Listen, some people that never been on a live stream before, some people that just started on YouTube, but 1,000 subscribers, then you got somebody with 20,000 subscribers asking them to come on to my show. So, and I remember those days. When I tried to get on a bigger YouTuber, and they all gave me the finger. So I couldn't get it. So that's why I worked hard and I did what I got to get to this point. Let's see. Sony 4K needs a 6.2-inch screen and smaller bezels. You know what? That's the biggest problem with Sony right now. they are complacent when it comes down to design. I like the design. It's beautiful. Ooh, the XE Premium is beautiful. But you're right. Now, they do have front-facing speakers. They do have front-facing speakers. So even though it got a huge forehead and chin, it has front-facing speakers, and that works out great. Let's see. Monday morning hangover for the win. Bring it back easy. Ooh. I was doing, listen, the reason why I stopped doing Monday morning hangover is because y'all have to realize that I work every day. All right. And I do 2 live streams. I was doing 3 live streams. It got to the point where it's just too overwhelming for me. And I think, doing 3 live streams a week, trying to push out videos, then, I got other type of business ventures going on. It's just so difficult. It's very difficult for me to try to do so much on this YouTube channel. So that's why I had to make a decision on Monday Morning Hangover. Now, Monday Morning Hangover was my lowest views on the stream. And I did it for a year. Wow. For a long time, I did Monday Morning Hangover. So I had to make a decision about me just overwhelming myself. And I maybe one day I might bring it back, maybe with a second host. But Monday Morning Hangover, I like Monday Morning Hangover during football season. That's usually what I like to do, Monday Morning Hangover around football season, because we talk about sports, then we get into some tech stuff. Yeah, it's very, very, very difficult, especially when you look at my videos right now. When you look at my videos right now, it's take me so long to make videos right now. I'm up literally all day, all night. Don't sleep. Like tonight, I'm working on a video tonight, and I'm literally going to be up till 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning working on this video tonight. So as soon as I get off the stream, I'm getting into. I already got my outfit ready to change clothes. I got my video. I got my cameras ready. And I'm about to go into full filming mode for the next 4 hours. So listen, work never stopped for me. Work never stopped for me. And the next video that I'm working on, and I'm gonna try to have that video out by at least Monday or Tuesday. But it's gonna take me at least a day to film and about a day to edit. So, and I'm starting tonight, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to edit a film tomorrow. So, it's just right now it's Mother's Day weekend. I got to spend a little time with the Oracle, even though I got so much work to do. It just takes time, and I know y'all guys be looking for videos. I know you guys be looking for content, and yeah. So I got to get it ready. Easy got the outfit ready. Yeah, because I mean. In my videos, I change clothes. So I change clothes in my videos. So you might see me in a video, one part of my video with one outfit, then you might see that same video that I make with a different outfit. Yeah, I change clothes in my videos. Yeah, I changed. Let's see, Falcon's going to beat them Saints. No. but let's see. Let's see. You have to make time for your family too. Yeah. Yeah. Honor 8. Oh my God. You know what? I actually have to bring out the Honor 8. A lot of people have been asking me about the Honor 8. I still have that phone. That phone is, oh man. You think that I like this phone? The Honor 8. This phone just reminds me so much of an Honor 8. When you move that around, you see them cut. This is an Honor 8. Let's see. Easy dress. Yeah, I listen. If you did not see the funeral video of ZTE, oh my God, you got to go see it. You want to have fun and crack a joke and show everybody that video. Watch me in a full-fledged suit giving my eulogy. What phone is that? This is check out my YouTube. I got a video about this. This is the new G3. Look how beautiful that phone. Let me wipe it off for dramatic effect. This is the new G3. This phone been fast for me. The cameras are not that great, but you expect that out of a $200 phone. You're not going to get King Supreme cameras, but at least you get zoom in cameras, not wide angle, but you get telephoto lenses and stuff. So 18:9 aspect ratio. I actually got I got video on my YouTube channel. Check it out. Check out that video. It's on my YouTube channel. All right, guys, let me run. And thank y'all for coming aboard and watching every Saturday night right here. This is Eric from Easy Computer Solutions. Thank y'all very, very much. Hats out to all y'all guys that shared y'all night with me. Hopefully that you got your popcorn ready. Hopefully that y'all got all y'all Mother's Day gifts ready and prepared to present to your oracles tomorrow. This is Eric. See you guys Wednesday for Ladies Night. Ladies Night, Ladies Night. Get ready. I did put it on the grill. Wait. When you see that Falcons hat in your mailbox, you ready. All right, so listen. Uno nice. I'm gonna challenge you. If you send me the Falcons hat, hit me up on DM to get my PO box. If the Falcons beat the Saints, just like I did with Frank, I will wear the hat or wear the outfit that they sent me. See, people, so this what happens around football season. So if y'all guys didn't know, around football season, people challenged me saying that the Saints go get beat by so-and-so team. And if the Saints lose, am I willing to wear they's team hats or shirts on my video or live stream? So I answered the challenge and I told him yes. So I will say it again for football season again in 2018, 17, 18, that if you want to challenge me to wear even though I got all this Saint stuff sitting behind me, I will wear, if the Saints lose, if you challenge me, it all depends on the challenge. If you challenge me to wear a hat or a shirt or something, then hit me up, DM me, and we could talk about it, discuss it. All right, guys. See you guys Wednesday. Uno nice. But I tell you, y'all have a good one. It's all about the Cowboys. Football season. You gonna hit me up. You gonna hit me up.